And now Williams inside. Count the bucket.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Here are the East All-Stars, trailing by 2. The drive by James. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He already has 9 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
No good from outside. And here are the Heat now. Here's Williams. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Nice job there, attacking the rim and drawing the contact.
Yeah, I like that play there. The defense had no choice but to foul in order to save the dunk.
That one misses.
You know, they can't be happy about the job they've done from the foul line to this point.
And it's Wade. That time on the assist by James. Wade's got his first points of the game.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Cole. And it's the East with the rebound.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Now, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Chris Bosh has checked in for Noah. DeRozan comes in for LeBron. And Irving subbed in for John Wall. Heat also with the sub. Chalmers has checked in.
He can become a weapon for them if he gets going early from long range.
Passed away. With the fadeaway. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. 6 points for Wade.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Pass to Millsap. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Chalmers leading the way. Pass to Dan. Wade on the wing. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Anderson slams it in.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Chalmers with the ball. Dwayne Wade again. Wade's got 8.
You know, offensively, his quarter has been perfect. Not a single missed shot. They got to keep riding him.
And here's the East, trailing by 2. A second chance effort. Good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Millsap. And Carmelo Anthony has subbed in for Dwayne Wade. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Anderson. Haslam comes in for Williams. Ennis, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Napier in for Dwayne Wade.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Irving attacking. Looks for Hibbert. Gets it to him. Shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Napier. And he banks in the layup.
You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
A nice shot by Irving.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Heat with the lead. And Chalmers kicks to Ennis. Back to Chalmers. Now the pass to Napier. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Napier's got 5 now. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Anthony left side. From past the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Napier. Here's Chalmers. And he's off on his first shot of the game. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Heat lead by 2. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, Stephen Clark, what are your thoughts?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
On the court for the Heat, Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. Napier is out there with Chalmers. And it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Anthony, the Heat getting the bucket. It's good from long range. Anthony's got 6 points.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
And here's Miami. This is the Bosch. Knocked loose. And they're on the break. Here's DeRozan, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
Here's Napier. 7 points in the game. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
The East All-Stars have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. James checked in for the East. And then for Miami, Chris Anderson is checked in for Josh McRoberts. Dang comes in for Ennis. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Napier. Miami trailing. And Chalmers kicks to Anderson. Inside to Bosch. And he slams it one-handed. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Yeah, back and forth start for sure. This game is setting up to be awfully competitive.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, as you know, Dwayne Wade has one of the best pump fakes in the NBA, and he'll tell you he picked it up from Sam Cassell. Of course, you remember Sam was playing in Milwaukee when Wade was at Marquette in the same town. Wade knows how hard it is to deal with pump fakes. I bite too, not as much, but guys get me. I get mad every time because I'm like, that's my move. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he's a piece of work, isn't he? Thank you, Doris. Shot clock at 6. Wade passes to Anderson. Kept alive. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And it's a 3-point Heat lead. And here we go with John Wall. LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Deng. Here is Wall. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the East with some changes. Joakim Noah is checked in for Hibbert. Millsap comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for James. And Miami also making a switch. Cole's checked in for Mario Chalmers. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Millsap against Anderson. Here's Wade. And he gets the bucket. Wade's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami. And here are the East All-Stars now. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The East All-Stars have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. First one falls for it.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Inside to Bosch. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. Puts it up. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from John Wall. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And Cole kicks to Wade. Now the feed to Cole. On the wing, Dang. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Noah.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Wade can't hit. The Heat leading by 3. And the foul called on Joe Johnson. That's his first foul. Kyrie Irving is checked in for John Wall. Udonis Haslem is checked in for the Heat. Sean Williams checks in for Chris Bosh. Johnson over to help. Cole dishes to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 5.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
He's got a nice soft touch with that floater and used it beautifully right there.
Cole the pass to Haslem. The shot by Wade, wide open. And he overshot that one, missing. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Millsap. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's now only a 1-point Heat lead.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Here's Wade following the basket by Paul Millsap.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And that one's good, Irving. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
Wade, Miami no good on that time either.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. Shooting 100% in the quarter, they've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
East All-Stars have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the East with some changes. Wash comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's DeRozan in for Johnson. And then for Miami, Josh McRoberts is checked in for Dan. And this comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Napier in for Norris Cole. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there. And looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Joakim Noah is checked in for Bosh. James comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's John Wall in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Napier. He's got 9. Lets a floater go, and that one's good. Napier's got 6 points in the quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Feeds to James. The tray. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Napier. He's got 11. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Heat have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And both free throws good for Napier.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
The dish to Noah. He kicks it to James. The 3. From deep. And that one's good. James has got 15 points.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Here's Napier. Can't get it to go. And we've